name is Shambhavi. Hope you all are doing well. So today into this particular video, we'll be discussing about your resource files and the user-defined keywords in the robot framework. So let's get started up here with today's agenda. So agenda for today follows as, first of all, we'll be discussing what are the resource files, right? And then I'll be taking you through the user-defined keywords. So firstly, we'll be going through the theoretical knowledge of these particular topics, and then we'll be moving towards the practical implementation of both of those topics. So let me start on with user-defined keywords for you. Like, what are these? So, into my previous video, I told you about we can define up the keywords, right? We can use those keywords further, how to define those, that I told you in the previous video, right? So today, like, keywords are sort of, you can say these are defined in the keyword libraries, and we define those with a name that is your user keywords. Right, so now into that we have the Python libraries, or we have some XML RPC services. So onto those we just define in your user keywords. Even the user keywords, these are the sort of a list, or you can say the test clauses, right, which we have up here from the other user keywords, and these are described in the test suites, and we import them in the form of a resource file. That are what are your user-defined keywords. So it's very simple. You can see that these are defined in the keyword libraries as a user keyword, and even these are imported from the resource files. That's what all you can very simply say about the user-defined keywords. Right, so hope so I'm clear with this particular thing. And if we're talking about now your resource files, as discussed in the previous slide, we were having a term that was your resource files, right? If I discuss about that, so like whenever you are using up some test suites and you want to provide up a reusable way for abstracting up your test suite, in that case resource files comes up into your role. So like if I put that simply, so resource files, these are like all the other robot files, right? But these should not contain any test cases or any particular setting commands, like your setup, like a suit setup or suit tear down, test setup, test tear down. Might be you're not aware of these commands, so into the next video I'll be discussing these commands with you in detail. But for now you can just understand this in a simpler way, that the robot files which we are having up, so those are all like the resource files are just simply like your robot files, but these should not actually contain your test cases or any of the setting commands. That is what is about your resource files. Right, now what I'll be doing next is that I'll be taking you towards my PyCharm IDE, and we'll be discussing up the practical implementation of this particular both of the topics. So before moving towards my PyCharm, I want to show you that what's the website we are going to use. We are going to use one of the these e-commerce playground lambda test website. So this lambda test playground website, you can register up over here, and like you can further proceed and check out the blogs and all of those particular things. You can see it from here. Right, so we are gonna use up this particular user keywords and the resource files over this particular website of lambda test. Right, so the link over this website is here. Now I'll take you towards my PyCharm IDE over here, and here we can start just writing out our code for this particular of today. Right, let's get started. So as discussed earlier, I'm first of all gonna write up over here like settings, right? So we have these settings as the very first one, because if you remember into my previous video with the resources one, I discussed up this thing with you about these settings and all those, right? So into this I'm going to set up the library, and that is my Selenium library. So it's gonna be Selenium library. Okay, so my library is my Selenium library that I am putting up over here. Fine. Next, I'll be defining up my variables. The procedure is again same. You will be putting up 3 stars and then writing variables. Then automatically the variables will come and you can proceed with that, right? So moving further now, what is needed actually is like I will really want up some of my browser or something to be put down over here. So like what's next? I'll just try to put in up one of my dollar signs over here, right? And now I'll be writing up one of these like quotations, that is my curly brackets, and inside that I'll be writing up my browser, because I need to put in that what is my respective browser, or what is my respective browser that I'll be using up into this particular code, right? So I'll be using up the Chrome. So I'll be using up for the automation of my Chrome browser, right? So dollar browser, and 1 second, yes. And remember one thing, you need to leave 2 spaces over here, not the 1, okay? Great, get down over here next, and I'm again gonna put up over here like your dollar sign, alright? And now it's the time for the URL to be written down. So like this, and inside this I'm gonna put up URL, right? 2 spaces. I'll take you back towards my Google Chrome window. So here it is. I'll be copying up this complete website, Control C, taking back to my PyCharm and pasting up this URL over here. So Control V, right? This is my website which I'll be using up. Okay, getting down, I'll be writing up like dollar, curly brackets again, and it will now be my username. Okay, it will be like username locator, right? So locator, like this one, it will be about the username locator, and further I'll be writing up that what is my username locator, where it is. So it will be like ID colon, and I'll be writing up text username, right? That is one of the username locators which I have in, and I'll be using up that over here like dollar username locator and the ID colon text username, right? And into this username, it won't be like this, you will be capital. So username. Okay, how you can just check in the username locator, that I'll show you. Let's go back to here. Okay, and now we have the one which is your username locator. Okay, so usernames are here, like your first name, right, your last name. This is where your username comes in. So you can simply do the right click over here, go to the inspect page over here. Okay, if I want this one, so see, it's showing me that, okay, this is the label class for this, right? If I want this one to be done, 1 second. If I want this one, so see, it's showing me that text is this and the ID is this one over here, right? So that is how you can proceed in with this particular one over here. So I'll go back to my PyCharm, and here is my username locator, right? Getting down, I need to put up my username over here. So username, right? And my username, I can simply put it, let's say admin. Okay, that's the one which you can like use up over here as a username. Okay, next comes in the password. Okay, so getting down, I can again put a dollar sign like this, my curly brackets. Inside that comes on my password locator. So password locator, right? So again, the password locator is gonna be like ID colon txt password, like this it would be your, okay? And instead of ID, I can put it up like name, right? This logo you get it from that only which I had showed you over there, right? And next is your password. You need to mention what is your password. So the password is your, let's say, admin123. And okay, I need to leave 2 spaces, admin123. Okay, that's done. Next will be your login button locator. So I'll just write it up over here. And here would be my login button locator. Okay, get down over here. And now I'm going to copy up the X part for my login button. So here is that particular one. Where's my login button? This is, yeah, from here you can just simply, let me go over the login page from here, 1 second. right? This is my login, this is my email address, this is my password, this is my login button, right? So I'm again gonna choose this particular one, my login button, right? And here you have to go to three dots, okay, go over the copy option and the copy XPath, okay, get back to PyCharm, put it up over here, and this is from where you can just copy up your login button locator, okay, get down, and now it will be my forgot password one, so dollar, and here it will be forget, or it will be forgot password locator, like this, okay, again two spaces, and you need to go back over there at the same place. This is my forgotten password. Let me click up over here, right? Again, three dots, copy, and copy the path, okay? Go to the PyCharm, paste it up over, okay, not this one, we can copy only the path. I have copied the full one. So go back over here, copy this path, okay? And come back and paste it up over here, right? So here you just gotten up your forgot password locator, okay? So now that is how you just like simply choosing up the things and all over. Getting down, this was one of the things which is now done, right? Next, I will require up my test cases to be mentioned up, right? So if I put in that 3 stars over here again, it will be my test cases. 1 second, test cases, and if I have to remove these from here, okay, getting down, I'll be writing up cross browser test scenario, okay, that is my cross browser test scenario which I'm gonna implement up over here, okay, putting up the tab space and coming up over here like open browser and maximize, open browser and maximize, okay, that is what you require in under this cross browser test scenario, okay, open browser, okay, 1 second, and maximize, fine. Next, I'll be requiring about the login to portal, okay. Next, we'll be requiring a forgot password, okay, 1 second, it will be like forgot password, okay, okay, hold on, get me a second. So forgot password, fine. And next we will be putting up close browser, okay, it's not like that, it will be BRO close browser window, right? So that is what I will be requiring up here for my cross browser test scenario, okay. My open browser and maximize, this is my open browser, okay, log into my portal, forgot the password one, and next we have the closed browser window, right? I'll go down back over here, and now I will, 1 second, I'll just mention up about all of my I would say the keywords now, okay, so it's like keywords like that, okay. I would remove this over here and get down back, fine. So now the keywords under, first of all, my open browser and maximize. First of all, I'll be wanting the keywords under this particular part, okay. So the first one will be about opening up my, 1 second, opening up my browser over here, right? So I would just write open browser, and from here I would just mention up the links and all those. So it's gonna be like dollar, curly brackets, it will be URL. Okay, URL is this one which we had already mentioned up, okay. So open browser, then URL, and again putting up a space, I will have that dollar bracket, it will be my browser. Okay, so I need to leave one more space over here and even one more space over here. Okay, so that is up my open browser and maximize window. After opening up my browser, I will be maximizing my Chrome window, which will open up for me. So maximize browser window. That's what I want to do, right? And next will be, I want it to sleep for the next 2 seconds. So sleep to S, and I'll be leaving up a space over here. That is what my open browser and the maximize function will do in for me. Same, I'm gonna do it for the rest 3 as well. Log into portal, forgot password, close browser window. Okay. Next, I'll be putting it for my login one, right? Because that's the one which we wrote in 1 second. Let me check in. Yeah, log into portal. So login to portal. I need to check login to T capital and P capital for this. So capital T and POR. I guess now it's okay. Yeah, login to portal. Right, so inside this I'll be writing up my input text and all those. It's gonna be like input text, and in front of that I will have in up my $sign, brackets, and inside that it will be my username locator. Username locator, hope you remember we made it up over here like this. So yeah, that same I'm putting up over here, my username locator. Okay, and giving up this space, I am gonna put up the dollar, and it will be 1 second, it will be my username. Inside that I'll be putting up the X path for this one. Okay, so I'll show you how we do that. So again, I'm gonna go over here, choose this one. This is my portion where I need to put in. Go to this copy, again my copy X path, come back over here, paste it up like this. Okay, that's what you have to do in. After this input, we have to do the password locator. So input text again goes in my dollar bracket, it will be my password locator like this. Okay, then I'll be putting up my dollar. In the bracket we have in, let's get me a second, password, password, right? Again, and I'll be putting up that same path. So what I would do, I will just write the next portion as well, and then I'll go back to the website and find out all of those. Okay, next will be my click button. Okay, that will again be my $sign over here. My brackets, let me check it out, or like put it over like this, right? Inside that will go my login button locator, and I need to do one thing, give one space over here as well, right? And it will also contain up my respective path. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that I will be going towards my password and the login button locator. So for my, okay, I need to select this one, and this is my password option. Go over here, click on copy, and the copy X path for my password, and it will be space like this. Oh, okay. And next will be my login button locator. Let me do that also. So this one, this is my login button. Go over here, click on copy the X path at the same manner and put it up like this. And that's all done about logging into the portal, right? Now, after logging into the portal, we have the forgot password one, right? So let me just check out that one. Yeah, we have forgot password. So forgot password. I guess in the same manner we did have written, yeah, forgot password. And in this, I'll be going in for that forgot password window which we have up. So it will be like click link, right? Click link, double spaces, putting my $sign, and inside that I'll be writing up forgot password locator like this, right? And inside that I'll be writing up that forgot password locator one. So this is my forgotten password. I'll go and click up over this place. It will be selected. Click over the copy the XPath, get back to PyCharm and paste it up over here. Perfect. Now get down, and from here you just have to click over like sleep for 2 seconds. We are just like allowing it some time for all the things to be get executed, so that we are able to like see up all of those in a clear manner, right? And now last will be my close browser window. Okay, tab. Here we have the close browser. So okay, let me just get down. Close browser. Okay, only the close browser, not the window. And we have log to console. This particular function, and in front of that we can write it like test completed, right? That's what we have to do up over here in that particular manner, right? So this was about my settings, my variables, my test cases. These are my 4 test cases which I want to put it up, and these are the user defined keywords onto those which we had mentioned up over here about this open browser and all of those, right? I'm gonna do the right click, go over the open option in the terminal, right? And here I'll be running this. So it will be running like robot final.robot, and click out enter. So let's see what's gonna happen up. A window is being opened up for me. It's opening, like it will take some time from here to get open, which is being opened up for me over here, right? So I need to do one thing. I need to copy up this particular one. So just allow me a minute. IDE. I will just close it. Yeah, it is showing field for a while over here, right? So my URL will be that's the login one, right? And the username located is get me a second over here, and here is my locator. I need to go up over here, this one, right click like this, and from here you can go over copy and copy the selector over here, let's say, right? And from here only you will just get in all of those ones and all those, fine. Now what I will be doing up is that I would once again try to run it and show you about that particular page getting opened or not. So I will just go open in the terminal, right? And I would just once again write robot final.robot and hit out. Okay, final.robot and hit that out, enter over here. So let's see, that's my and this is my automated window which is getting opened up over things. And yeah, here we are having up that respective login option which is being shown to us at this particular those respective ones. Great. So I hope you are pretty much clear over here under the this user defined keywords and the resource files, right? If you want some more information on the Lambda test page and the Lambda test vlogs, their website, and you'll be getting a lot of stuff regarding the same things. So that's all for this video. Till then, thank you and take care.